I'm in Chiang Mai, Thailand, and it has grown to be one of my favorite places in the world. It's my third year in a row coming here, and Thailand stole a piece of me the first time I came, and I don't think I'll ever get it back. I decided to drive up the mountain and reflect on how just a few days ago I landed in this beautiful country, and I was standing in a back alleyway in Bangkok, Thailand, reflecting on what it was like to come here for the first time, to be blown away by the language and the people and the street food and the 7-Elevens and all their incredible snacks. But I'll never forget what it was like to be in the back of a taxi and think, damn, that's a big billboard, and to hear the Thai language for the first time and to realize that I was on the other side of the planet, starting the Mae Hong Son Loop.
But nobody talks about how long the stoplights are here in Thailand. It's ridiculous. They sit at these lights for like 7 minutes sometimes. This traffic goes crazy because only one road can go at a time. Woo! We finally made it. So we just made our first turn. Headed up to Doi Anthanon. Woo! It is a scorcher, my guys.
I never knew you could fall in love with a convenience store until coming to Thailand. Having a motorcycle gives you a reason to stop at every 7-Eleven.
I'm on the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. We're taking this right, and you can see the road that leads to Doi Anthanon. We have made it to Wacharathan waterfall, I guess. I have no idea how you pronounce that. Absolutely beautiful. We're gonna take a swim because it's over 100 degrees. I got my little friends here. Hey, bud. So over the hills, up the hills, and far away we go. We had to get some gas. We almost ran out. We found this random little gas stop in the middle of nowhere, and then we spent too much money on gas, so the guy's filling up a bottle of gasoline so that we can take it with us because we can't get change.
When you travel, you see things and you feel emotions that you've never felt before. And one of my friends told me that he realized how good life can actually feel when you travel. And I think life should feel that way all the time, but there's a certain emotion that comes over you when you start seeing and experiencing things that you've never felt or seen before. And I'm on this Mae Hong Son Loop in Northern Thailand, and I just became the highest person in Thailand, and the sun is setting and it's burning season, and I'm surrounded by smoke and fires. I found a little Thai restaurant on the side of the street, and there's nothing like having a home-cooked Thai meal before going to bed.
So we just found this coffee shop in the middle of nowhere on the way to Mae Hong Son. And it's a scorcher outside, and there's a wall full of photos you can kind of see behind me, but I'll show you. That are all people who I guess have been on the loop. Beautiful little stop here on the road. We're like maybe 95 kilometers to Mae Hong Son. So has been a easier day so far than yesterday, but beautiful nonetheless. So we pulled over, had to get some gas. It's a little town. We're about like, I don't know, 70 miles from Mae Hong Son. Absolutely beautiful day so far. A lot cooler than it was yesterday. And yeah, you know, 7-Eleven after a 7-Eleven. Y'all know what time it is. Coconut water and ham and cheese toasties. That's a staple in Thailand. But we are on the road. Yay. We have officially made it to Mae Hong Son, my favorite town in Thailand. It is beautiful. Just as the sun is setting, the birds are flying. Thai temple, amazing. We're gonna check into this hotel and see what it's about. So we just had a crazy thunderstorm up here in Mae Hong Son, which is amazing because it's been so hot and so humid, and with burning season, it's been so smoky. So hopefully this like wiped out all the flyers because it just rained like hell. And yeah, in the middle of the road here in Mae Hong Son, so there's a band playing. I'm gonna check them out. The band just lost power. We just lost power in this hotel, and okay, good morning from beautiful Mae Hong Son. It is a scorching hot. We're staying here an extra day, so we can't check in until 2. We're gonna find some coffee, find some food, maybe go up to the Buddhist temple, maybe take the trip out to the Bangkok Thai. This is like the best part about traveling, and especially having a motorcycle in Asia, is you can just go wherever you want and not stress about it too much.
I remember looking at my friend at one point during this trip as we were racing down the road, and the only thing that I could say was, I feel free. And they said the same thing back to me.
It's like the feeling of being free, riding through a foreign country, and it's just there's no words. So just cruise around and just have the time and just, okay, we'll just stop and get gas, or we'll just do whatever we want because we can, and pull over and get food, or just drive around 100 loops in a night. It's just, I feel free. There's nothing like it. All right, it's 7 a.m. and we're getting on the road. Today, we're headed to Pai, but not before we go to Bangkok Thai. Gonna go get breakfast at the morning market here and get on the road.
There's something so cool and fascinating to me about these markets, that they get together every morning and cook food and almost socialize in a way, but the food here was delicious, and it's such a special experience to get up and start your day this way, and to go out and see new things, and to try new things, and to be surrounded by true Thai culture.
So this drive is absolutely incredible. Like going through the mountains to Bangkok Thai, it is just absolutely beautiful. I feel like I'm in Jurassic Park in a way. The jungles, like, it's just nuts. It is nuts. The mountains, everything, the roads, the curves, the trees. It just feels like Jurassic Park. Is beautiful. Kind of dangerous, and here I'm gonna get smoked for not having a helmet on, but whatever.
This was a defining moment in my life, to stand at the land border between Myanmar and Thailand and stick my hand through the border.
It's kind of crazy. This is the border of Thailand and Myanmar, right here. The mountains. We've made it. I stick my hand through the barbed wire, and I guess I've been to Burma. My hand has been to Burma.
It reminds me so much of my home in Tennessee, beautiful and peaceful.
The road to Pai, baby! We are on the road to Pai! Follow us on the road to Pai!
We finally made it into Pai, Thailand, and found a hotel. It was $15 a night, and it's a beautiful spot.
Pai, Thailand, I call it Pai Land. The view, $15 a night. I've actually stayed here the past 2 years, so this is a super dope spot. On the side of the road here in Pai, Thailand, we've just been riding around. We saw the sunset, saw this beautiful shrine we had to pull over at, and yeah, you can see the mountains behind me. We're just a couple kilometers outside of Pai. We don't know when we'll be back. It's been a great experience, I think.
Welcome to Pai. It's the hippie capital of Thailand, I would say. I might be wrong in saying that, but there's always a party here. There's always something to do here. The food scene is great. It's cheap. It's a backpacker haven.
Fresh mango shake, 50 baht.
You can get any kind of food you want really here in Thailand, and it's always crowded. I will definitely say that, but it's definitely worth a stop for a day or two.
Gross, way smokier than it has been. Headed back to Chiang Mai this morning. Gross. The journey to Pai. So today has been crazy. The curves have been crazy. We've been going super slow because the curves have been so crazy. And luckily it's actually it doesn't feel that bad up here at all. So it's crazy how quickly 6 days on the loop flew by. Exhausting, absolutely exhausting. The sun, motorcycle, incredible experience. Super tiring. We made it back to Mango.
So I started in Bangkok, one of my other favorite cities in the world, where I spent the night walking around and taking public transit and seeing people do illegal things on motorcycles. Before catching a flight to Chiang Mai, I rented a scooter, became the highest person in Thailand, and drove through the fire. I met some really cool people along the way, and I got caught in a few storms. I raced my scooter through Mae Hong Son. I stood on the border of Myanmar and Thailand. I wrecked my scooter, lived to tell the story about it. And you know, with any travel, I spent a lot of time reflecting before boarding my flight and leaving, which is always one of the saddest parts.